Hello from my messy garage and fly tying station. I've been so burnt out lately and I need a little recharge, little reset. So my plan for this weekend is I'm just gonna go disappear up in the mountains and try to catch some fish. I'm gonna do a little one-night camp adventure. So the car's all packed and all I have left to do is get on the road. So let's go try to get into some fish and recharge. Let's do it. Alright, because I live in a popular state and I'm a little stressful, my first step when I go camping is always going to call dibs on a spot. I'm up at this one site where it's dispersed camping, so it's just kind of first come, first serve. So I bring my shade tent so I can just like chuck it up somewhere and then go out and fish. Also, I promise I'm not just in someone's backyard. I checked, this is public water. I did decide to switch to dries because I wasn't having any luck with nymphs, and I'm seeing them start to rise, so let's see what we can do. Not only did my fishing get interrupted by a cannonball from a river otter, which the footage is kind of crappy, but there's a little river otter over there, which I didn't even know we had around here. I ended up fishing a little too late, so I got camp set up in the dark, so it is what it is.
Good morning. As per usual with camping, I got a pretty crappy sleep, but I've had worse nights of camp sleep, so I'll take it. I just kind of fished a little too late, so I got camp set up in the dark. I caught a couple small ones, and I'm hoping to get into some bigger fish today. I am going to get packed up a little bit. I'm meeting my buddy Colton at sunrise at one of our favorite spots, so hopefully we find some bigger fish. I'm so tired, I'm not gonna lie. This is supposed to be restful. I don't feel very rested. So deep.
For added context, let's back up a little bit. I have two main buddies that I fish with, Miranda and Colton. We have all been fishing together a ton lately, and they kind of helped get me into fly fishing, honestly. Unfortunately, Colton got sick about a week ago, so Miranda and I went out, and I didn't even invite Colton because if there's one thing I know about Colton, it's that he will fish through the pain and get worse. So Miranda and I started at this one spot where Colton and I had fished a little while back, and the fishing was insane. There was a couple times where we literally both had them in the same net. And at one point I was there, fish in my net, and this car pulls up, and lo and behold, guess who's in the car? It's Colton and one of his other buddies. And it's a big river, so it was kind of surprising that they found us. Totally serendipitous, but Colton alive from the dead. And as the sun came up a little bit more, the fishing was on fire. Honestly, some of the best fishing I've had this season. So that was the situation last weekend, also why we decided to start at this spot again.
I just caught one down there.
Getting the big guys, huh?
Sorry, I'm trying to very quietly move downstream to you. I know that's the wrong way to go, but I'm gonna get you a walkie.
Looks like you're having some luck, huh? A couple of them. Alright, dude. I got a big bite a second ago, but couldn't cash it in. What are you getting them on?
Rainbow mostly.
Yeah, okay. How small?
Pretty big.
Okay.
One of the big boys.
I just put on a small one, but I might size up if that's the case.
Yeah, I don't know. I also caught them on one of those dark betases.
Okay.
So, and those are like super tiny.
Those are teeny, yeah. I saw your rod up here, and I'm like, if Colton thinks he's calling dibs on this spot, then he's wrong. I heard. Yeah, my buddy just told me on the walkie. That's cool, man. Yeah, good morning so far, huh?
I think I'm gonna eat this one.
Yeah. Let it rip. There's no meat on there. Yeah, we were working this spot last weekend pretty good. We had a lot of.
I think that was you and me. You and your buddy were here last weekend.
Oh,
me
sure.
And a guy in a white truck pulled in.
Okay.
Somebody was in the water catching.
That was us.
It was you.
Yeah.
It was you. I got you on video, and I clipped it and made it look kind of distorted and shit as we were pulled up on you, and you were smiling at your friend and stuff and waving. I made a really short video and threw it on Facebook.
Oh,
it
cool,
blew
man.
the fuck up, man.
Really? Like, well, happy trails. Hope you get on them. Wow. That's a nice view. Dang, there is so much water to work. And I took so many places to start. No name. can't fish with this guy. I caught one. That was the dip right here. Dude, good side. Sorry, buddy. Hi, buddy. I'll get him on this one. Still wouldn't lose an eye. No, don't go that way, bud. Go, you pull the fuck up. Always pull the fuck. How'd you get over there? Oh no. That's fair. Dude, I didn't see that. Alright, I should have just grabbed your line. That would have been easier. Let my hands full.
He's got the little dark beta sounds.
Yeah, it's good. So, kind of an accident.
Hang on, buddy. I'm trying to grab my net. There we go. There we go.
We both got hooked up at the same time.
Colton just radioed. He's down here. He said he has one in the net at the same time, so let's go. I'll take it. Oh my god, I'm so tangled up though. That's a fish. First cast back, dude, I swear. That's so cool. Alright, relax, buddy. We'll put you back.
I'm gonna keep fishing, and I guarantee you I'm gonna text you later today. That's like, dude, you just had to leave, and I started catching them. You have a little bit more weight than I do, so I might add a couple.
The water's so shallow. I feel like weight's not a huge portion of it.
Yeah.
It could partially be your line, but
I just switched to a new leader. You're running a 5X, 4X?
Like Jakey oscillator there.
I got no excuse, dude. You're just fishier than me. Okay, I wanted to pause this video for a second and tie up the fly that I caught the most fish on in this trip. This is a size 18 Rainbow Warrior. It is tied with red thread, pheasant tail, opal tinsel, silver wire, and a little bit of tan dubbing. This has been my favorite fly lately because it is a nice bright pattern that catches fish's attention pretty well. It's pretty easy for them to see. And I like tying this in a size 18 because it's just the perfect size. It is big enough for fish to see, but it'll catch, you know, big fish and small fish. And I also like it because it is a jigged hook, meaning it floats kind of upside down, hook side up, so it's a little easier for fish to hit and it just sticks in their mouth real well. And it's also barbless, so it's a little easier on the fish, a little more humane. I also enjoy fly tying because I am an artist and I do art for a living. I do graphic design, so this is a more fun kind of art because, you know, the fish are the critic and they have a little less to say. A size 18 Rainbow Warrior nymph. I've recently gotten into fly tying, actually because I inherited my great-grandfather's fly tying equipment. I've got this little box from him that he would fish that was from March 5th, 1941. So just a cool heirloom in the first place. And pardon me going full hipster here. So usually once I'm done tying some flies, I will find a book and find a pretty spread and photograph my flies on them. So here is the Rainbow Warrior. A nice fishable looking spot.
All right, well, Colton just split. He could only fish for a little bit this morning. I think the number he said he finished with was 12. So my only goal for the rest of the day is just to get up to that number.
Here's the thing is that I am a few fish short.
But I need to make it home because Jules and I made plans for my father-in-law's birthday tonight. So, dude, I'm gonna have to come back tomorrow. Yeah, I'm gonna come back tomorrow. We'll get the last couple. That's the video.
And with that, we have fish number 14. Not bad. I think I gave Colton a run for his money, especially if you disregard the fact that that took me 3 days and it took Colton about 4 hours. So, you know, do with that what you will. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe. It means a lot. And I think we should all comment about how Colton should make his own video so we can tell if he's just lying and making this all up or if he's doing something better than me. I guarantee you he's doing something better than me. He's got a lot better presentation than I do. Besides the point, thanks for watching the video. We'll catch you next time. Peace.